St. Lucia's Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre, on his official visit to Venezuela, reiterated the island's position of the right of states in geopolitical matters. Speaking during an interview with the Caracas-headquartered television news network, Telesur, Pierre pointed out that St. Lucia and Venezuela have had bilateral ties since 1979, save for a brief official disengagement during the previous 2016-2021 UWP administration. Pierre, who noted that the friendship resumed after his party won the 2021 elections, underscored the importance of a country's right to national self-determination.
We accepted the ambassador to our country, and then we continued that friendship that had been broken for a short while. We think that Venezuela has been a good friend to us. Venezuela has assisted us in many aspects of our life in St. Lucia, and we believe we like the courage of the people of Venezuela. It is our belief that there ought to be no interference in the external affairs of any country. We think every country and every people has its right to determine their friends, their future, and what policies they want for their people. We think it's a fundamental right for every country to determine its own internal affairs. So St. Lucia has taken a position that we will never support any intrusion in the internal affairs of any country.
The Prime Minister twice at the United Nations requested the removal of sanctions against Venezuela. He has also repeated calls to lift trade restrictions on Cuba, which continues to provide assistance to the region in education and health. Pierre points out St. Lucia's position is consistent with the foreign policy stance of CARICOM as a bloc.
We are friends to Cuba. We are friends to Venezuela. This has been a CARICOM position. It's a position which almost every country in CARICOM has taken that position, that we remain friends with Cuba and Venezuela. In fact, we think that if our region is a zone of peace, and that is what we strive for our region to be a zone of peace, a region where there is no conflict, where there is no war, where the people of the region who share one common history can work together for the good of humanity and for the good of the people of the region.
During the state visit, which ended on October 7th, Pierre and his delegation discussed various issues. They included collaboration in education, culture, commerce, and energy security. The Prime Minister spoke at length on threat of the climate emergency to small states like St. Lucia and the need for action by the international community on finance mitigation and adaptation. But moreover, Pierre accentuated the role of diplomacy in meeting St. Lucia's national strategic imperatives at home in a complex world.
We understand our history, and we do not want to antagonize anyone. Our job as a country, as countries in the region, is for peaceful coexistence in the world so we can benefit our people. What's important to us is improving the quality of life of the people of our country. We need to improve their education. We need to improve their social situation. We need to improve their housing. We need to increase their health facilities. We need to ensure food security. We need a better life for the people of the region and the people of St. Lucia in particular. And we're willing to work with anyone who wants to give us that. But we maintain the fact that we need to have a right to determine our own destiny. As a country, as a people, we think that's our right.
Millions migrated from Venezuela during a period of political upheaval and harsh economic sanctions.